All right, welcome back. You have done all the hard work. You've navigated the configuration, you've set up the connectors, and now you are right at the finish line. Today, we're going to cover that final, super important step in connecting SailPoint and Microsoft Entra SSO, the connection test itself. Okay, let's get into it.
So, you've put in all that effort, right? You've gone through every single setting super meticulously. But this is the real moment of truth. Is it all actually talking to each other? This is where we find out if all those little pieces have really come together to form that perfect connection. It's like the final handshake between the two systems.
I don't even like to call it just a test. It's more like a final systems check, like what a flight crew does right before takeoff. It's that one last confirmation that everything you've just built is communicating exactly the way it's supposed to. It's what guarantees you're going to have a smooth flight. Okay, so let's get to the main event. We're at that final checkpoint. This is where we run the test and get that confirmation we've been working towards. And don't worry, after all that configuration, this part is actually refreshingly simple. Here's all you have to do. First, just head over to the Review and Test section in your SailPoint UI. You'll want to take a quick second to just scan your entries. Make sure everything looks right. If something seems off, hey, now's the time to fix it. But if it all looks good, you just hit Test Connection. See? That's it. Super straightforward.
And this is the payoff. All of that detailed setup, every single field you filled out, it all comes down to this one very satisfying click. Seeing that successful test is the ultimate proof that your hard work paid off and the whole integration is ready for action.
So let's talk about what happens after you get that success message. Because it's not just a little pop-up that says, good job. You actually unlock a really powerful new capability inside of SailPoint. This is kind of the reward for getting everything set up just right.
So what is this great reward? Well, it's called SailPoint Application Onboarding. Officially, it's a feature that lets you easily bring in new applications and create sources right after a successful discovery. But really, in plain English, it's about to make your job a whole lot easier.
So what does this actually mean for you day to day? Well, for one, you can now onboard new apps that you find through Microsoft Entra, and it's going to be incredibly easy. It also means you can create the sources you need automatically instead of having to do it all by hand. It all just adds up to a much smoother and more efficient way to manage identities.
Now, there is one really important thing you got to be aware of. This application onboarding feature, it's only available for Business and Business Plus customers. So if you're not totally sure what plan you're on, it's probably a good idea to just check in with your SailPoint Customer Success Manager to confirm.
All right, so you've passed the test, you know about this cool new feature you've just unlocked, so what do you do right now? Let's talk about your immediate next step so you can start using this thing. Your very next move is simple. Just head right back into the SailPoint user interface, and you're going to go straight to Discovered Applications. Think of that as your new command center. It's where you can start to really use that automated onboarding feature that you just enabled. And that pretty much wraps us up. The connection is live, and you've got this powerful automation tool right at your fingertips. So I'll just leave you with this final thought to chew on. With this whole process of discovering and onboarding applications now automated, just how much time are you and your team going to save in the coming weeks and months?